Hello everybody and welcome to day 30 of your 30-day Mat Pilates Summer Shred Challenge. I cannot believe this has finally come. I feel like it has absolutely flown by. Maybe for you, you're like, no, that felt like it took forever, or maybe you also feel like it flowed by, but you guys should be so proud of yourself. So for today's workout, we're gonna be doing just a 30-minute full body workout just to close things out. You guys have been working so hard. We'll take a little bit of a longer stretch at the end because I know that you guys truly deserve it. I cannot wait to hear all about your guys' progress and different experiences. So let's just go ahead and hop right into today's workout so we can close out these 30 days. For today, you're gonna need a band and 2 ankle weights. If you have those ankle weights, go ahead and throw them on. Like always, if you have been following along with us, if you don't have these, that's okay too. You can do everything body weight. This is just how you turn things up a notch. If you're gonna be taking a lot of our classes regularly, we highly recommend just getting a few of these different props to have on hand. It's a great way to really be able to turn your at-home workouts up into like a studio level. So just something to keep in mind. You can get everything off Amazon. If you want me to like link things down below for you, I can. But with all that being said, go ahead and come onto your back. We're gonna start just bringing our knees into the chest. You don't need that band yet, so you can just keep that off to the side. We're gonna take some deep breaths in and out. As you do this, start circling the legs. It doesn't matter in what direction. And let's reverse those circles. Really finding that intention and just like your reason and thinking about like what really got you to keep showing up every single day and how are you going to continue to bring that in to all of the rest of your workouts that you do, even when it's not a quote unquote challenge. Hopefully this helped you to kind of just establish this as part of your routine and just trying to turn it into more of a lifestyle change for you. Good. Go ahead and keep the right leg tucked into the chest and just lower the left leg down onto the floor. Holding here. Extend that right leg up high to the ceiling. Ooh, my leg is tight. Walk your hand up as high as you can and just pull that right leg towards your face. Good. Getting a nice big stretch in the backs of those legs, that posterior chain. You can maybe flex and point the toes. Circle out the ankle if you need to. Okay, now bend that knee back in. Just lift the left leg up and we're just switching just to switch the stretch of those legs, not getting into any core work quite yet. Good, so bring that left knee into the chest, the right leg extends long on the ground. Holding here for a second. Now extend that leg up high to the ceiling, pulling the left leg straight back towards you, rolling out that ankle, flexing the foot, taking whatever you need here. Let your hips sink deep into the mat. Just a little bit longer. I feel like this is actually really uncomfortable for me, sometimes more than the workout. I'm like, oh, I'm stretching. But it's so good for us. All right, bend that knee back in. Good, bring both knees into the chest, and we're actually gonna start with a little bit of glute work. So bring your feet down onto the mat. I feel like we haven't, or at least in the workouts I've been teaching, I haven't done a lot of glute bridges, so that's what we're gonna start with today. Your arms are long by your side, and from here, you're just gonna articulate the spine to lift the hips up and lower back down. Good, so just lifting the hips up and lowering them down just to start get some movement into the body. Up and down. Keep going like this. Just tapping at the bottom, not setting the glutes all the way down and hanging out down here. I want you guys to give me everything you got in this workout because this is your last one of this challenge, so really push through it. On this last one, I want you to hold up at the top and just hold here. Really find tension in those glutes. Maybe you need to move your feet out, move them back in to find where you feel the biggest point of tension in those glutes. Make sure your feet are parallel facing the wall in front of you. And now from here, I want you to just open your knees out and close them back together. Good, so we're opening and closing. So those feet are staying parallel. It's just the knees that are opening out wider than the hips and then closing back together. Knees are opening out wider than the feet, I should say, and closing back together. Good. Keep going. The trick here is to keep your hips lifted up as high as possible throughout all of these movements, because the more you lower the hips, you're really losing that tension in those glutes and not getting the full work out of it. This is a great exercise to really perk up those glutes. We're moving like this for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Good, come back center. Come up onto your toes so that your heels are lifted. And from here, we're again just gonna lower the glutes down and lift them back up. Good, lowering and lifting. Keep going. You're probably already starting to feel a little bit of fire in those glutes. Breathe through this. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top. We're not lowering down yet, but I want you to just, keeping the hips lifted, lower the heels down and pick the heels back up. Good, so we're lowering the heels down, lifting them back up. Keep going. Keep those hips lifted up to the ceiling. I know you can lift them higher. We all can, so we're all collectively together. Gonna lift those hips up as those feet lower and lift. Keep going. My feet are popping. I don't know why my ankles pop so much. Only my left foot, so that might be you too. That's okay. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those heels lifted. Now we're just opening those knees again and closing them. Good, we're opening and closing. Keep going like this. Can you lift those heels up higher? Lift the heels, lift the hips. I'm gonna say it 100 times. So I'm not gonna let you forget, even though I'm not there in that room and I can't pick your hips up for you. I'm gonna make sure that you know if they're lifted or not. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close those legs together. Set those heels down. Now you're gonna heel toe the left foot and we're gonna move into a little bit of single leg work. So the right leg is gonna extend up high to the ceiling. You're pressing and lifting that left hip, that left glute up. And from here, you're just gonna lower down and lift back up. Good, lowering and lifting. You're just tapping at the bottom before you come back up. We're not sitting down here, letting everything open out. We're just continuing in that lift, keeping tension in those glutes. Keep going. I want you to imagine there's a string running up from the back of your knee to your toe, attaching you to the ceiling. That's pulling you up and setting you gently back down. Good. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold up here. Now you're gonna flex the foot to lower it down to meet it parallel with that other leg and lift it back up. Good, we're flexing and pointing to lift. Can you keep that left glute lifted up even higher? I know, you guys got this. Those ankles weights add much more than you think that they're going to. You're here for 5, 4, 3, last 2, hold on to it, and last 1. Good, bend the knee in and extend the leg out straight. Good, so now we're just bending this right leg in and extending it out. You guys got this. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg out and give me little circles. You guys got this. This is what closes you out. Keep breathing. You have 5, 4. Keep those hips lifted for 3, 2, and 1. Reverse the circle. This is it. Yes, you can do it. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that leg in to meet the other one and then slowly articulate your spine to set those glutes down. Amazing, you guys killed that. Let's bend the knees into the chest. Ooh, I can already feel that tension in that left leg. Breathe here for a second. Like to send that right leg long again on the floor. So that way we can really target pulling and stretching that left glute. Maybe you get some little circles. Let your knee open out to the side if you're feeling any tension in your insertions. Now let's just cross the left leg over the right leg. Bring your arms by your side to meet that left leg, and you're just gonna take your top arm and open out here. Amazing. Sink into this, breathe into this. Good, now you're gonna close that arm and you're gonna bring everything back to center. We're gonna place our feet back down, and of course we have another leg. So before we jump straight into that other leg, we're gonna do a little bit of both leg work. Not exactly the same sequence and not as long, but just to kind of refine that feeling in our glutes and that re-lifting with our hips. So we're just lifting back up and down, nothing crazy here. That left glute is probably already talking to you. Like I said, we won't be here for too long. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold on the up. Just give me little pulses up and down. So we're just pulsing and pulsing. Really think about just squeezing that glute, getting more tension to lift it up higher and higher and higher. Yes, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Walk that right foot in slightly. The left leg lifts up high to the ceiling. And from here, we're just moving into those lower in lifts. This time, really focusing on that right glute. It's gonna burn and it's gonna heat up fast. Tapping that left glute down and lifting it straight back up. Good. Again, imagining that string from the back of your knee through your toe up towards the ceiling. Yes. Really keeping length through that leg. You guys got this. Keep breathing through this. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg up. Now flex the foot and lower it down so it's parallel with the right leg, and then lift it back up. Good. Flexing and pointing. This is the foot that pops a ton. Lowering and lifting. You guys got this. Keep pressing into that right foot. Lift that the glutes up higher. Lift the hips up higher. You have 4. You have 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up. Bend the knee in and just extend the left leg out straight and bend it back in. Good. Extending and straight. You guys got this. Not too many more here. You guys know what's coming. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out and give me those circles. Yes, this is all you have here. For 5, 4. They don't have to be big. 2, and 1. Now reverse the circle. Can you lift the hips up higher? Yes, you can. Breathe through it. We're all struggling. We're all sweating. We're all shaking. Embrace it. We're all in it together. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend everything in. Bend those legs into the chest. Extend that left leg out long so we can really focus now on that right leg. Give me little circles with that leg. And now let the right leg open up to the side. Taking out any tension in those insertions. And then now this time crossing your right knee over the left leg. Arms come over to the left side, and then the right arm extends up and over to the right side. Good, really breathing through this. Amazing. Now you can bring everything back to center. You can just set your legs down for a second. We're gonna move into some core work. So your arms are gonna come long by your side. Your legs are going to extend up. So they're at a tabletop position. And from here, you're just gonna tap the toes down and lift them back up. The head can stay rested on the ground for now. Just tapping down and lifting up. Breathing through this. We're jumping into a lot of work, making sure you get all your time's worth. You have 3. Last 2. And the last 1. Good. Come to the top. I want you to just frog your legs open so that your toes are touching and your heels are apart. Now we're going to follow the exact same movement, lowering those legs down and lifting them back up. Good. Breathe through this. We're not here for long. Those legs are probably already feeling shaky from all the work that we just did. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Now we're going to follow a very similar movement. We're just going to add a little bit of a lift of the chest. So keep those knees apart, toes together. As you lower down, you're going to lift your head up to get a little crunch. And then you're going to lift your arms back up as the legs lift back up. Good. So lowering and lifting and coming back up straight. Good. Lowering down, lifting the chest up. You have 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Keep your legs at a tabletop position. And from here, you're going to lower the arms down. You're just going to give me little crunches up and back down. Good. Crunch up and down. If you're feeling a lot in your hip flexors, you can go ahead and just lower those legs down onto the floor and still give me those crunches up and down. Take whatever feels best for you today. You can also place your hands behind your head if you're feeling it in your neck to just lift yourself up and down. So lots of options that you can take here to make this your own and do what feels best. Keep going here. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, you're gonna extend this right leg out long. Everyone can meet me down with their feet on the mat. If you want to keep this amplified, you're gonna do everything just with your legs up at a tabletop position. My legs are honestly dead right now from my leg day that I did yesterday. So I'm gonna keep my feet down and planted on the mat. You're welcome to also lift them up to that tabletop position. So from here, you're gonna extend your right leg out long. You're gonna keep your head and shoulders lifted. We're just gonna lift this leg up and lower it back down. Good, lifting up, lowering down. Breathe through this. If you're kind of somewhere in the middle and you're like, I don't quite wanna lift my leg all the way up, you can also just tap it on the floor so it's not fully resting down here. Do whatever feels good for you today. You have 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Lower the leg down and just give me those circles. So we're circling and circling. So this is all very similar to what we did with our glutes. We're now just introducing it to focus on our core. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse the circle. If that leg is up, keep going. It's gonna look like this. Yes, so strong. for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg here, bend the leg in and extend it back out. Good, bend it in and out, bending in and out. Keep going. You guys are doing so good. This is not easy stuff. How do you want to finish out this challenge? Make a promise to yourself right now to stick with it. You have 4. You have 3, 2, and last one. Hold out, and then I want you to lift your arms up to the right and lower back down with those arms straight up to the ceiling. Good, we're lifting and lowering. You can have that leg down with the leg straight out. You can have you on your toe, or you can have that leg fully lifted up. Yes. You're here for 5, 4, 3, last 2, and on this last one, you're gonna hold it, you're gonna give me pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bend those knees into the chest. Whew, that was a good little core burner. Also still kept those legs nice and activated. Those ankle weights are also something if you want to modify, you can take them off. But we're gonna jump straight on into this other side. So from here, you're gonna lift your head up. Again, your legs can come out to that tabletop position, or you can set those toes down, but we're gonna extend this left leg out long this time. Hands come behind the head, and we're just gonna lift the leg up and lower it back down. Good, so moving into those lifts and lowers. Again, you can pick this right leg up. You can kind of do a mix of this. You can lift the leg up, you can lower it down, you can see how you feel. Make sure the chest and head and shoulders are staying up off the mat. Keep going. You have 5, 4, 3, last 2, and last one. Hold at the bottom, and we're giving me those circles. So circling and circling. Yes, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse those circles. You guys got this. Breathe through it. Yes, you can. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause. Now bend that left knee in and extend it back out long. Good, bending in and out. You guys got this. If you're on that ground, it just looks like this. Bending the knee in and extending it out. Keep going. Keep that core engaged. Pull the waist in. Really stack and press the waist into the mat. Really imprint that spine down because those head and shoulders are lifted. Give me last 4, 3, last 2, and last one. Hold that leg out. Now reach your arms up to the high diagonal on the left side, and then reach them back up forward as you lower the body down. Good, give me knee crunches right here. Yes, you can. Breathing through this. You're not here for too much longer. We are done with our core sequence. I promised you a nice big stretch. It's not coming quite yet, but we're almost there. You have 4, 3, last 2, and last one. Hold and give me those pulses. Pulsing for 10, 9, 8. Can you get up higher? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees all the way into the chest and lower the head and shoulders all the way down. Amazing. You're gonna extend your legs out long in front of you. You're gonna reach your arms up high on a high diagonal. We're just gonna do a few roll-ups just to kind of close down and close out that center. So from here, you're just gonna roll yourself up, bend yourself over, getting a nice big stretch in the backs of those legs. And then slow and controlled, you're going to lower yourself back down. Good, lifting up, really articulating that spine as you lower and lift. You guys got this. How slow can you make the way down? We're gonna do 2 more here. Now on this last one, I want everyone to give me an 8 count down. So don't beat me down there for 8, 7, 6, 5, yes you can, 4, articulate that spine, 3, 2, and 1, lower all the way down. Good, now just come all the way back up. Get a nice big stretch in the backs of those legs. Pulling up on the backs of those feet to really get into those calves. Good, now we're gonna finish with just a little bit of upper body work. This is where you have the option to grab that band. We're gonna do a little bit of push-up work. If you guys can't tell, I love push-ups because I feel like it's also just cool to be able to say that you can do them. And you're gonna put that band around your arms. This is actually gonna help you to do your push-ups. It kind of gives you like a little bit more support when you're doing them. Just place them around your forearms and you're gonna come and bring your hands and knees onto the mat. We're gonna press everything out into a plank position. Now from here, you're gonna lower all the way down to the floor. And then you're gonna give me a little arch with that spine, like a chaturanga and yoga. You're gonna lower down, move that band, keep the tension in the band the entire time. You're gonna lift your arms up, lower the arms down, bring the arms back underneath you, press yourself up into that plank position, and then come into a downward dog position. You might need to adjust yourself on the mat. And then we're gonna do that again. So come forward, come into that push-up position, lower yourself all the way down, reaching your arms out in front of you. Now when you go to lift your arms, I want you to think about really gluing your legs together. Your hips press into the mat, your abdominals pick up, you squeeze your glutes, and you lift yourself up, keeping those feet on the ground. Good. Pull everything back in, lifting up, coming into that downward dog. Good. Not too many of these. Lifting up, lowering down. Oh, I just realized that I think this band is hitting the mic. So sorry about that if that's giving you a weird noise. We're gonna lower down. We'll make this our last one so I don't deafen you guys on our last workout here. So lower all the way down, arms extend out, and we're gonna lift up and lower back down. Now from here, you guys are gonna lift your arms all the way up and you're gonna hold here and give me pulses into that band. So you're pulsing and pulsing. Yes, keep going. You guys got this. I'm gonna move this microphone up just a little bit so it's not in the way. Keep going. Don't stop because I stopped. Really press in to that band. Yes, you guys got this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those arms all the way down. We have one more thing that we're gonna do here. So take one big inhale and exhale. Good, you guys are welcome to have yourself all the way down on the ground. I'm just making sure this mic isn't hitting the floor. So now from here, you guys are going to lift your hands back up. This time I want you to pull your hands back towards your head and extend the arms back out. Good, pulling the arms back and extending them back out straight. Pulling back and out. You guys got this. You're here for 6, 5, 4, 3. Can you lift up higher for 2? And last one, reach out and lower all the way down. Good, go ahead and take that band off. Super quick and easy, nothing crazy with that band. You're just gonna press yourself back into a child's pose position. We are just in a lot of extension. So wanna make sure you bring that spine back into a little bit of flexion. Amazing. Now come onto your hands and knees. We're just gonna cool you down with a nice bit of a longer stretch to finish out this challenge and this workout. So like I said, come onto your hands and knees. We're just gonna do some thread the needles. So reach your left arm up high to the ceiling And then cross it underneath the body to lower yourself down. Good, extend that arm up high to the ceiling and lowering, threading the needle underneath you. Good. 2 more like this. The last one. Now bring that hand forward and we're just gonna do the other side. So reaching the right arm up high to the ceiling, crossing it underneath the left arm. Good, extending that right arm up and lowering all the way down. Let's do 2 more. Extend and lower. Last one, reaching up, 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 and lowering underneath you. Good, come back into that tabletop position. Let's just bring our left leg forward to a runner's position. You can go ahead and take off those ankle weights if you have them on. We're just gonna take a stretch here. So letting your hips sink deeply down towards the mat. Breathing, you can place your hands just above your knee. You can also have your hands down on the floor. Take whatever feels good for you today. And what feels good for you today is gonna feel different than it did yesterday. Now just press that leg back. So you're shifting your weight so your hip is over your right knee and the left leg is straight out in front of you. Good. Come back forward. Just take one stretch, reaching our left arm for our right foot to get a good stretch in that quad. Breathing through this. Go ahead and set that leg down. And we're just gonna switch out the feet. So bring your right leg now in front. Sit down into that runner's lunge position. Get that nice big stretch. You guys absolutely killed this workout. You guys are officially done with those 30 days, which is so crazy. But I feel like you're probably in the swing of things now. You're like ready for tomorrow. Now press yourself back. That left hip stacks over that left knee and that right leg extends straight. Like I have mentioned before, we're still going to be posting free at-home workouts here on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and stick around. We'll probably be posting around 3 to 4 times a week still. So still quite a high volume, plenty of workouts for you to pick from and choose from. Bend that left knee this time so that you can reach your right arm to grab that left foot. We're also looking at eventually getting a reformer in here. So that way we can do some reformer at-home workouts for those of you that have made the decision to like kind of make that big investment and purchase. That way you're not spending a bunch on memberships. Lower that leg down. Good. Now just bring that leg back. Come onto your hands and knees and let's bring it back into a child's pose position. Shifting your hips back and forth here if that feels good for you. Walking your hands over to the left. And then walking your hands over to the right. Come back center. Let's come onto our hands and knees and come to just a seated position in front. You can sit your glutes onto your heels. Let me go ahead and take off this other ankle weight I had on so I don't feel uneven. Sit here and we're just gonna take 2 big deep breaths to close everything out, get a nice closing energy with this challenge. So inhale, reach up with gratitude and love and appreciation for your body. And exhale out all of the doubt, all of the worry, and all of the stress. Good. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. You guys are officially done with your 30-day challenge. You should be so, so proud of yourselves. I'm so proud of you guys. I cannot wait to see what else we have with this channel, and I can't wait to continue seeing your guys' growth. If you guys have any photos, any messages, please send them to me, send them to the Pilates studio. We would love to hear how this went for you guys, or just even your feedback in general that we can bring into the rest of the workouts. But don't worry, we'll see you guys very, very soon. And thank you for tuning in to this whole entire challenge.